All right, so today we're gonna talk about how to sell your house the right way. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is monitor your market. So as close to where your home is and as specific as your home is, right? So if it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,776 square feet, that's the kind of home that you wanna monitor. And you don't wanna just monitor the asking price, so what's called the list price. You wanna monitor the sold price so you can really set your expectations properly. And so a lot of times you hear from your neighbor, hey, I put my house for sale for $1 million. Anyone you know, please let me know. They're not gonna come back and tell you, I wasn't able to sell it, I had to sell it for $800,000. So you definitely want to get those market updates so that way you know what's going on. The second thing you wanna do is get clarity on your goals and what your timeline is. So if you need to sell your house, by when do you need to sell it? What are you expecting out of the sale? Really dive deep, talk to your family, talk to your spouse, see what it is that you expect, and do you need a post-occupancy or sold as is, without inspection, without all that stuff, so you can sell it as quickly as possible. So you need to get clear on that. Identify your deal breakers. And what I mean about that is that you need to get clear on your timeline and your price. And if for some reason one isn't able to be met, so if you're not able to sell it as quickly as you want, or for the price that you want, or both, what's gonna happen? Are you able to sit on the property and wait later? Are you able to refinance and try to buy another? Like, what options do you have? And identify which ones are you not willing to sacrifice ahead of time. Because a home sale can be an emotional process that takes a while. Now, the fourth thing, do a pre-inspection. And the reason I say this is so that you really know what you're selling, right? So you really understand the home that you're selling. Sometimes there's other things that are not an eye level that are gonna appear, and you don't want to deal with this during the negotiating time. So do this before you put it for sale so you really understand the product that you're selling, and you can minimize the negotiating later. Hire your professionals beforehand. Know all of them, what you need to do. Your quarterback for the team is gonna be your real estate agent. Hire a good real estate agent that understands your area. Then you're gonna want an attorney to review the contracts, make sure you don't get into legal complications. The title company to ensure that all the financing goes through, they wire the closing. They also check title for both sides. And if you're gonna be buying a house also, you will need that. An inspector, a lender, which is usually gonna send an appraiser and a surveyor, so that way you have your entire team. And if you need insurance, you also need an insurance person. And the final thing you're gonna wanna do is understand the process of selling a home. Sure, you can hire someone that is going to take care of it, but you also need to understand what's going on so that way you can spot any red flags. And there's a basic process. You obviously market it, you negotiate, you get a certain price, you get that signed. Then you move on to an inspection period. Once that goes through, then you move on to an appraisal period, and then finally the financing period before you go ahead and close. And you need to understand that and know your options, whether you can close in person, whether we can sign different days, whether you can be out of the country or you have to be within the country in order to close. So if you'd like to start monitoring the market, go ahead, click below. It's gonna allow you to start identifying what homes are selling for around your area, so that way you can be as informed as possible, even if you don't want to sell. It's always good to know what's going on, so that way family members, people in the future that might be thinking to sell, or other neighbors understand what's going on and you can share it with them. All right, so that's it for this video. Until next time.